Good afternoon and welcome to a Magic Tuesday. Actually, today we'll be talking about a Blackmagic pocket cinema camera. That's a 4K indeed. Actually, I've been talking about several things on Blackmagic Tuesday, but today I'm in for Fauzia Mrono. Actually, she's out of town and my name is Hassan Idris. Remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, and remember to be following us for more updates about Blackmagic. And on VMix Call, I'll be joined by Fauzia Mrono, who is always in this show. Remember, actually, for today's world, we have technology, and technology is all about everything. So Fauzia Mrono, who is out of Nairobi City, will be joining us through VMix Call. Hey, Fauzia.
Hi, Hassan.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We are good, actually. As we are seeing, actually, for us in studio, we are in sweaters, and I think I'm seeing you. You have actually just a top only and some few things on your body.
Yeah, it's a bit hot here, so the weather is good.
And maybe what's the difference from what is always in Nairobi? Because actually Nairobi and Mombasa, we have some little difference, maybe due to climate and due to some other things.
I didn't get that. Can you repeat that question?
I'm just asking, actually, it's a simple question, actually. In Nairobi, we have different things, maybe due to due to climate, actually, we have different things in Mombasa and Nairobi. Maybe what is the difference between Nairobi and Mombasa as per now? Because it's a little bit, it's a distance from Nairobi to Mombasa.
Yeah, in Nairobi, right now it's very cold. If I was there, I would be in a hoodie right now. In Mombasa as well, it's supposed to be hotter than the temperatures we have here right now. But again, I can say the weather here is better than what is in Nairobi. So for the people who are used to staying here in Mombasa, are saying that Mombasa is cold right now. I don't know if they'll survive when they come to Nairobi. Right now, they're saying it's cold here, but I find that it's okay.
Let's now dive deeper into what actually we here to talk about. Remember, we have a lot. You are saying we have the Blackmagic, Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. We have a 4K here. It just in front of me. Actually, we have by side. We have a 6K Pro and another 4K camera. But today we'll be talking about this. A Blackmagic 4K camera, of which I know we might be talking about a lot, but today let's start by maybe what are the key features that are in a Blackmagic 4K camera.
The Blackmagic Pocket camera is one of the cameras in the Pocket family. And the key features we have for the camera are, as for me, is the dynamic range and the ability of the camera to be able to shoot raw at that size. You find that we have so many tiny cameras like that one, but they don't have that raw capability. And also, the camera having the dynamic range 13 stops, that means that you're able to manipulate your footage, the darker and the lighter areas of your footage. Those are the two key features that I think are standing out for the pocket camera, the 4K.
Actually, we also have some of the features. Maybe like it has an active a Canon EF mount, of which most of the people might be also they might be also in need to know about it. Just try to elaborate on how this Blackmagic camera have an active Canon EF mount, of which most of the people doesn't understand about it. Maybe.
Okay, now for that specific camera, the 4K does not have an EF mount. The EF
Yes.
mount is on the Pocket 6K and the 6K Pro. The 4K has an MFT mount, which is micro four thirds, So you find that if you want to use EF lenses, guys, this is our show. So we've had a video previously on if you want to use EF lenses on pocket camera on our Magic Tuesday playlist. So if you want to use that adapters, but again you find with the 6K and the 6K Pro, they have the EF mount. So you just choose your, if you have Canon lenses, most people have existing EF lenses. So with the pocket camera, the 6K and the 6K Pro, you don't need to change lenses or buy new set of lenses for your cameras. You can use your pre-existing lenses. And as well for the Pocket 4K, you don't have to buy MFT lenses. You can just buy an adapter and use your pre-existing lenses for your shoot.
Actually, I was trying to trigger that question just because I had that question from one of our clients before maybe having this session. Actually, you have tried to answer a lot from this because some of the people have been asking me maybe how can I use a Canon lens to which kind of the camera and how can I mount it. So actually, if you are following us, you can still ask more questions about the show and what we're doing as per now. And remember, we have a lot that I will be discussing with you for actually. The next question maybe that I might be asking you, why Blackmagic camera pocket is described as the next generation kind of the camera in
The
the
next
film industry, I
generation
mean. Yes, for the film industry.
camera. This is
Yes.
because you find that with such tiny body, the pocket cameras, the Pocket 4K, the Pocket 6K, the Pocket 6K Pro are able to do what most big cameras do. It has miniaturized chips in it that have enhanced capabilities, like what I just talked about when I started about the dynamic range, about the ability to record RAW. Right now, a lot of people are recording raw files because of flexibility of adjusting everything with the pocket footage, with the raw footage. But you find most cameras with that size, they don't have those features. You just have to shoot with the existing colors, and then you find if you have shot something not so well, adjusting it at post becomes a little bit difficult. But again, that is what it means when you say next generation, because things you expected to find in cameras, you find them with the pocket camera. I think that is already next generation. I hope I've answered your question right, Hassan.
Yeah, actually, you have just expounded on everything that maybe some of the viewers might be in need of knowing about maybe, and maybe we have some of the guys that have been asking maybe on Facebook. Some of the guys have been asking me maybe if or one or someone can maybe if you've been doing photography and you want to migrate now to video, actually full video, and you have been having different lenses in your maybe in your in your key. Actually, what someone does someone need to sell all of these lenses and start maybe having a new lenses when he wants to maybe move from photography now to videography, maybe using a
No,
Blackmagic camera.
no. Black magic is very accommodative. I'll go back to my previous statement. It's compatible with, you find that most photography cameras have EF mount. So EF mounts, that means they have the EF lenses. So all you need is just an adapter. And yes, you can use photography lenses on Blackmagic cameras. So you don't need to dispose that, the kit you have off. All you just need is to adapt whatever lens you have to Blackmagic. Or some of them, I don't know if they, maybe the Panasonic, you can be having MFT lenses. You just use the photography lenses with the pocket. It's very accommodative and it works really fine.
Maybe some of the guys are also still asking maybe how does someone maybe how can someone get these cameras maybe where the stores and You can even tell them how can they get them maybe on the cheaper prices, and how can they actually get them maybe in Kenya, in anywhere.
There are no cheaper prices.
But actually, as
It's cheap.
maybe the way you have been trying to describe it, maybe the way you have been trying to describe the camera, most of the people might be seeing it as very so expensive. Maybe
No.
just give us the hints on how someone can get the camera.
Okay, the camera is not expensive with the features that it has. I didn't talk about other features that are physically found on the unit itself. That includes a mini XLR port. You find with that size cameras, most of them have an 8 jack, which is not the standard professional audio connectors or audio connection. So with the mini XLR ports on the pocket
As
camera,
she's talking
a
about the,
standard, yes, and
yes, as
having
you
a
are talking.
standard HDMI port as well. These are features that you will not bargain for. The cameras are actually costing lower compared to what they do. So they're affordable if you compare them to what they can execute and what you can achieve with the pocket cameras. Then the prices, I find that they are fairly friendly. They're friendly. That's what I can say. And guys, as usual, if you want to get these units, if you're in East Africa or if you're anywhere in the world, our local website is www.highwayfm.co.ke. So that's where our local clients, you can go and purchase the unit in Kenyan shillings as well. We have yes, we have a Nigerian office. We also have a UK office. So if you get in contact with us using our cell phone, our number is +254 796 26 20 28. We'll be able to guide you on how you are able to acquire depending on the location of depending on your location. So we do sell the units worldwide. And not just selling, we offer support as well. So once you get the unit from us, you want to do something, you're not able to use the unit to its maximum, or you are looking for a feature that you thought the unit has and you can't locate it, then that's why we are here. We give you support, and as well, if you have any issues with the camera, any consultations about accessories or anything, so we are still here for you guys. Awesome. Back to
Maybe
you.
actually, maybe you can also maybe talk to someone who is maybe having another DSLR camera. Maybe what are the more features that are different from those other DSLR cameras that might maybe lure someone to come and buy, or even look for a Blackmagic a 4K, or even the a Blackmagic cinema camera series.
Okay, the big difference between the Pocket and the DSLR is the Pocket, first of all, is a mirrorless camera. The first difference, the DSLR in full, the name stands for digital single lens reflex.
Yes.
So the cameras have a reflex lens that is able to bounce light to the optical viewfinder of the camera for you to be able to see the image. But again, with the pocket camera, it's being mirrorless, light just goes directly to the image sensor. And the features I talked about, most DSLR cameras, I think almost all, they don't have that feature of being able to shoot on RAW. And I think that is something very, very critical for anyone who's doing, let's say, documentaries. You don't have to go for the bigger cameras. And on the other hand, the DSLR cameras cannot serve you the best if they don't have the RAW feature. And then as well, you need a standard audio connector. That is the XLR. Because with the XLR, you find that it just locks in place. And with that, an eighth jack port, most people have encountered problems because it's just the same pin that goes to the mobile phone. So that is something, a feature that you should also look into. And then also the pocket camera has a 5-inch LED display, which also works very well outside in the sun. So you're able to monitor your footage and get that color and get the view as it is without worrying about the viewfinder deceiving. You know, sometimes that happens. You think
Yeah.
that you're shooting, whatever is seeing is what you're shooting, and then you go to post production, you load your footage, and you see a totally different thing. So with the pocket camera, things are as they seem.
Maybe there is some of the comments that are coming in. I'll be talking to my director Mary on how I'll be getting all comments, because I don't have any digital anything that maybe that can be assisting me to get those comments as per now. But in 2 or 3 minutes, maybe Mary can maybe just give me any gadgets that can assist me to get those old comments. Actually, we have a lot of comments that are coming in. We have
Wow.
Charlene Show, who is actually, she has just sent an emoji that shows the love to the people, maybe that are people that are watching. And we have Hemko Kariz is also actually just saying that he's watching the show, and the show is actually good. We have also Hemko. There's Kariza just talk about the echo. I think our technical team will be rectifying on it as soon as possible, because we have a lot that we'll be discussing about the Blackmagic 4K. I mean Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, which is a 4K. Of which I think one of these fine days you talked about the 6K Pro and the 6K.
Come again, Hassan.
One of these fine days you discussed about the 4K, I mean the 6K and the 6K Pro.
Definitely, definitely. That's why we're here. We need to have these people who are following us and staying tuned every Tuesday to know the difference between cameras. These cameras, the Pocket family, 4K, 6K, and 6K Pro, so that they don't get confused when it comes to making that choice, making that decision of which camera to go for. So yes, in the near future, we are going to do about the 6K and the 6K Pro.
As actually we're just winding up. Actually, it has been quite amazing to have you. Actually, it has been like a hunt has been hunted today. You are the owner of the show, but I'm now the owner, and I'm asking about everything about the Blackmagic, the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera 4K. Actually, just give us your parting shot about the 4K series as we wind up everything today.
First of all, we started off with the Pocket HD, which is still a very good camera, though it's not being manufactured anymore. And then we have the 4K and these two cameras. I have personally used the HD camera and the 4K camera, and I would fully recommend the Blackmagic camera, because when you just go to see what you have shot, you feel good about yourself, as in the things you watch on movies. The things you watch on movies, the things you see people doing out here, you're able to do them with the pocket camera. Especially you people who are at these beautiful places. Like, I wish I had carried a pocket camera here to Mombasa so that I'm able to get raw shots of the beach and everything else, and then just show the one the pocket camera can do. But I think next time I'll have to carry my kids so that people are able to see that and not just hear about what the pocket camera can do, actually just see it. I think generally it's a good camera, Hassan.
Actually, it has been amazing to have you today. Remember, the camera is being made of the lightweight carbon fiber polycarbonate composite, of which it enables actually that a component. It's always it's of lightweight, and when the camera is being made of the lightweight, which means the camera itself, it will be light, and maybe moving around, it's a handheld camera which you can move around with. Remember, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel and all of our platforms, just do it as per now, because we have a lot that will be bringing to you. And as per now, I might just be leaving now, but before I leave, I'll just say to you, if you are planning to strive and go ahead, just be with us. And if you don't want to strive and go ahead, then you're just planning to fail in life. And here, we don't talk to failures. Bye bye.
Until next Tuesday, without new magic, I have to end with that.
Bye bye.